Hi class, today we will be needing 3 A4 size fabric. Okay, we are going to do zips. So we are going to start with normal zip, open zip, and then conceal zip. Okay, so all three need to be in A4 size. Okay, and then iron them nicely. Okay, and then fold them into half. Okay, and cut for all three calicos. Okay, so once you're done with all the fabric, A4 size fabric cut into half, okay, we bring out our zip. As I mentioned before, all the zips have to be 8-inch. Okay, so we'll be using conceal zip. This is a conceal zip, so this is how a conceal zip looks like. It has a very okay, and then you use this to open. You can't actually see your zip. Okay, so you close it, so it's kind of concealed. So only at the back the zip is visible. Okay, the teeth part is visible, and this is we will be using this for normal zip. Okay, we can sew this for pants, okay, and dress as well. Okay, this is for evening dress as well. Okay, alright, and then we will also be using this open zip. Okay, I couldn't find a 8-inch one, so I got a very long one. So basically, open zip, when you open until the end, it comes out. Okay, so you kind of like, it's like you're wearing a jacket. Okay, so I'm gonna fix it back. Okay, and then I'm gonna close it. It's like wearing a bomber jacket. Okay, so I got my zips all ready. I'm going to start placing. As I mentioned, I think we say we are going to do normal zip first, correct? Okay, so for normal zip, we take a normal zip, okay, and we get our fabric ready, okay, and we get our zip ready, okay. And then we will also have another set where we get our invincible zip ready with our fabric. Okay, and then we will have another set of fabrics get ready with our open zip. Okay, remember just now we cut the fabric into half, the A4 size fabric into half. Okay, now I'm going to place my zip here. Okay, exactly like that. All right, and then I'm going to mark the ending point. You see the ending of the zip at the bottom here, correct? Okay, I'm going to mark 1 cm up. All right, okay, so I'm going to mark this 1 cm up. Okay, so basically my mark point is here, correct, where this is where my zip ends. Okay, at the bottom, so I'm just going to mark 1 cm up. Okay, so roughly here. Okay, so when I attach these fabrics together, I'm gonna put them together. All right, because I know the top part is my zip area, but I'm going to sew the bottom part. Okay, make sure your right side face your right side. Okay, let's say this is your wrong side. Wrong side. Okay, wrong side, and you don't have to label it. Okay, wrong side. Okay, now you got wrong side already. So my wrong side, I'm going to sew this here 1 cm first. Okay, let's go to my machine. Okay, so remember just now I marked here. Okay, so the bottom part I'm going to sew my seam allowance, which I'm going to leave it 1 cm. Okay, 1 cm here. Begin from the marked line. The marked line is here. I'm going to start now. Remember to do reverse stitch. Okay, I did my reverse stitch. Now I'm sewing 1 cm until the end, and even when I end, remember to do the reverse reverse stitch, and then take your footer up, remove all the threads. Okay, make it clean, remove all the threads, make it clean. When you guys get your machine, if you don't know how to do you don't know how to use the machine, please don't hesitate to call me, have a tutorial session with me. Okay, and then now when you guys are done, alright you guys, this will be the part where I iron my zip. Okay, the bottom part I already sealed already. So what you guys are supposed to do, you guys are supposed to open it up, iron properly, iron nicely. Okay, the top part, don't panic yet. Okay, don't do anything. Okay, just iron this part nicely. Once you have done ironing, then we will be placing our zip. So before we place our zip, let me teach you how to change the foot. Okay, for so the today after you prepare all the fabrics, when you want to start sewing, okay, because we are going to do invincible zip first. Okay, this is invincible zip. Let me zoom in. Okay, and click. Okay, so this is invincible zip that we will be doing now. Okay, so before we start with our invincible zip, we need to change our footer. Okay, if you can see the footer on your machine, let me focus. Okay, the footer on your machine is to do normal sewing. Okay, whereas invincible zip footer, okay, is something like that. Okay, I mean for me I'm using plastic one. Okay, because this is a home machine. Okay, so if you can see, the bottom part there has like teeth like. Okay, wait, let me focus more. Okay, and increase the brightness. Okay, so if you can see, it has texture. Okay, it has texture, can see, right? So this is invincible zip footer. So if you guys are buying invincible zip footer, please go to the shop, mention that you are using what type of sewing machine. Okay, maybe take a picture of sewing machine, and you can go there and ask for invincible footer by showing them your machine. Okay, so now we start by removing the screw. Okay, you see this is connected to the the machine. The screw is here, is connecting the foot to the handle. So I'm going to remove the screw, not entirely remove, just a little bit until it loosens the foot. Okay, if you can see, if I push it down, it drops. Okay, so I can remove this nicely. I put aside, don't lose it. Okay, later we will need it. Alright, so now we will be using this invincible footer. We will push it in. Okay, so as I was mentioning, we will push it in. While pushing it in, I think you can do what is that called? You see there is a lever here where you can release and pick it up and take it up, and this thing will go up, and this thing will go up, you see. Okay, so you can push this up. Okay, and then you try to insert this, push it higher. Okay, and then you insert this here. Let me, okay, so basically push it in. Alright, and then you drop the foot, you drop the lever, you drop this thing just now. Okay, you drop it, and then you try to push this upwards. Okay, let me brighten this. Okay, and then you try to push it upwards. Okay, okay, for me, see, I have pushed this thing, the side, to the screw, so it's basically inside the screw. Wait, let me zoom. Okay, it's inside the sorry. Okay, if you can see, the screw is between the middle part. Okay, let me turn the machine around and show you. Okay, alright, so it'll be like that. Once you're done, tighten the screw. Okay, sorry. Okay, once you're done, tighten the screw. Make it like very tight. Wait, yeah. Let me let go of the camera. Okay, it's tight. So when it's tight, okay, make sure when you're moving your machine, okay, make sure when you're moving your needle, as you can see here, okay, I'm going to move my needle up and down to show you guys that the needle goes exactly into the hole. See the needle going down. Alright, so that's how it's supposed to fix the footer. Once you're done with the footer, right, you iron, okay, nicely, and then I kind of like folded this upper part as well. So when I put it like that, okay, they actually folded, and let me arrange them. So they're actually like this. Okay. So basically they're something like this. Okay, so when you have this, okay, you're going to put your what is this called, zip, okay, on there like that. Okay, and this thing is going to be underneath. Alright, make sure you don't move your fabric. You see this is folded. Okay, if it is not going to be fold, let me pin it up. Okay, you guys will iron it, so you guys won't have much problem. Okay, so let me pin it up. Okay, and then now I will have this zip will be under there. Okay, when the zip is under there, since it's invincible zip, you won't be able to see the zip at all when you sew it. So make sure you don't see the zip at all. Okay, since you know it is placed like that, it's supposed to be placed like that. Okay, since you know it's supposed to be placed like that, so let's get into the detail part. Let me zoom in. Sorry, zoom in. Okay, let me zoom in. Okay, now I'm here, right? I'm here, correct? Okay, now I'm here. Alright. Okay, so as you know, this is folded in. Okay, so I'm going to hold the folded in area. Okay, so you see this part is folded in, correct? This is folded. So I'm going to catch this folded one, small tiny piece, match with this, match with the zip on your right side. This is my right hand. Okay, so I'm holding this like that together. Okay, so I'm going to sew them together. How do I sew them? Okay, since I already holding them, I already know this piece are supposed to sewn together. Okay, let me unzip. Okay, then I will put this zip, I will sew them like this. Okay, you see from just now I didn't let go of my hand, so it's going to be like this. Alright, so when you're going to sew it, you're going to sew inside here. Alright, now I'm going to show you guys how to sew until the end, until the bottom. Okay, okay, if you are scared that this is going to keep moving, right, just pin them nicely together. Okay, make sure you pin them. Try not to never pin the zip. You might destroy the zip. Okay, just pin at the this white area. Okay, not the zip. Okay, so you keep the zip hold to the fabric by pinning them. If you want to do basting for this, you can go ahead as well. Okay, like to be very accurate, if you want to do basting as well, you can go ahead. Okay, for me, I'm just going to use this pin. Alright, once I pin the whole thing down, okay, I'm going to put under my sewing machine. Okay, so here's my sewing machine. Alright, we're going to start sewing now. Let me zoom in and increase the brightness. Okay, Now I'm placing my fabric and my pin zip under this footer. Okay, so there is 2 holes. If you can see in the footer, there's 2 holes, 1 2, but your needle is going down in the middle. Your needle is going down in the middle. Wow, rhyming, huh? Okay, so since your what is that, your thread, since your needle is supposed to be going down here, this area, okay, it's supposed to be sewing this area, inside area. Okay, since it's supposed to sew inside area, okay, I don't know whether you guys can see or not. Okay, so basically this is the inside area. Okay, this is where your zip lies, correct? So this is the inside area. Okay, so if you want me to be clear, okay, maybe here's darker, you can see this is the inside area. This is where the needle, the thread is supposed to be at. Okay, so since here is the thread is supposed to be at, means the needle is supposed to go down here. So if the needle is supposed to go down here, this round roll thingy, this zip, this teeth, okay, is supposed to go under this hole. Okay, so I'm putting it under this hole. Okay, try to be clear. I'm putting it in this hole. Okay, and then I place it there, and then I lower my foot. Okay, once I'm done, I'm going to start sewing. Now I've lowered my foot. You guys saw me lowering my foot, right? Okay, I'm going to start sewing. Yeah, use black color thread. Same thing. Okay, when it's moving, remember to do back stitch. When you do everything already, make sure you do back stitch. Okay, send it back under once you're done. Okay, and then you keep going. You continue sewing. Alright, until the end. So one by one you remove the pin and then you keep sewing. Remove the pin, you keep sewing. Make sure you know your this is my calico and this is the top one is my what is that called, zip. Okay, let me lower the light. Okay, if you can see, I have my calico under my zip. Okay, they are in the same length. Okay, I'm just going to continue sewing. Okay, and then remove the pins. Okay, and then continue sewing. Okay, sew until the place that you cannot sew anymore. Okay, because your zip is here, it will stop somehow. Okay, just sew until the zip stops you. Okay, and then do reverse stitch and then come back. Okay, once you're done, remove the fabric from the pin. Okay, okay, so this is the part where I finish my zip already. You see, when I open it up, okay, I'm going to flip it, yeah, class. Okay, I'm going to flip. When I flip, okay, this is the right side. Okay, see, this is the wrong side, the seam is at the back. Okay, now what do? Okay, I already sew this place all nicely already. I push this back to the back. Okay, yeah, I'm going to push this back to the back. All right, now I'm going to sew this part. Okay, I know my zip is here. See, when my okay, let me pull the zip up. Okay, too much threads here. Pull the zip up until the end. Okay, I pull the zip up until the end, and then when I am flipping this, all right, I know it is supposed to be hiding the zip, so it's supposed to be like this. Okay, you can see. Let me brighten. Okay, okay, so now I have it like this. So now I know that I will be sewing this side, okay, the top one up here as well. All right, connect with the zip. As you guys can see, all right, again we are going to focus on that area. Alright, you see at the wrong side of the fabric, these two matches, correct? Since these two matches, we pin them up and then we start sewing this side. Before we pin them up, let's release the zip first, okay? Open it up and then you can freely pin this up, okay? You can freely pin this up. Class, as you can see, I already pinned this side up, okay? Alright, I already pinned this side up and this side is already sewn nicely, so I'm placing it here, okay? And the zip I'm not pulling up because I need to sew this first, okay? Let's put this under my machine. Okay, as you can see now it's under my machine, so we know where will our seam line will be. Okay, I'm using a sharp needle. I'm going to start pointing. Okay, so since this is where my what is that called, zips extra fabric is, okay, so my thread line from sewing should be here. Okay, if it is here, so the teeth must go under the left hole. Okay, so I'm going to put it under the left hole. Okay, I'm going to open it, slide it open a little, and then I'm going to put it under the black first hole. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my footer down. Okay, and then I'm going to start sewing. Remember, reverse stitch. So I sew until the end. Let me remove the pin one by one. Okay, same goes, second pin. Okay. Third pin. Okay. You don't have to worry about seam allowance, just follow this foot, okay? And then when you come to this end, okay, try to move all the fabric to this side, okay? Focus on the fabric itself, okay? Move away this side's fabric, you know, because you guys have to focus on the left side fabric, this fabric, okay? Which is your zip on, okay? So I'm going to move away all the fabrics nicely, arrange them nicely. Okay, I'm going to move away there. And then when I come to the end, I can't go anymore, so I'm going to do my reverse stitch. Okay, then I'm going to remove my so when you're done, okay, when you're done sewing, what you're going to do is cut away the extra strands of fabric from any parts. Okay, and then also at the bottom as well, we don't want all this tiny thread. This will actually interrupt your zip moving up and down. Okay, now I have the zip. Okay, I want you guys to iron nicely, okay, so that it will keep staying like that. And then you can pull the zip upwards and you have your invincible zip. Basically, you won't be able to see the zip once you iron. Okay, so I'm going to iron now and then I will show you guys. Excessive thread. Okay, I'll go iron now and then I'll come back, and then we can label this as invincible zip. Okay class, once you finish ironing, see I've ironed the fabric. You can't really see the zip anymore, okay, but you still can use the zip, open and close, okay, right? You can't see the zip much. Actually you can't see the zip anymore, alright? You just have to iron it properly, okay, and make sure this part is also ironed properly, okay, flat, alright? You see open seam at the back, alright, okay. So we are done for the invincible zip. When you're done, remember to put your label. It's called either invincible zip or conceal zip. Okay, remember to put a label down here on the masking tape. Name it conceal zip. Okay.